Hey everyone, it's Lily720. Today we will be continuing with Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. We are here outside the last normal level of the first homeworld. So let's go ahead and get started.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Okay, so basically we have a bunch of like dry sea creatures and a bunch of dickheads taking their water. As, you know, that description implies... Oh, that asshole just like shocked that sheep. Anyway. Yeah, so as that, description implies about the taking of the water and stuff, this is going to be a water level, and it's going to be probably like the most water intensive level in the game. We'll see why soon enough, but let's go. We'll just start hitting these switches. And now this area is full of water, so that seahorse down there is happy. The talisman is actually right up here, but we can't get there yet. We're gonna have to go kind of around the entire level. So we can continue on as we swim and make sure I get all of the gems. Okay, good. And we can come up to another area. Now this area is still dry because we have not yet put water in there, and we're gonna come down here. Kill some crabs, get some gems. Alright. I highly recommend killing everything before you activate the water switches, because it's gonna end up being like not really difficult. Well, I can walk on here, but it's gonna be more difficult to kill everything once there's water everywhere and you have to swim. Now that everything is dead, we can activate the water switch. And there's still lots of areas that have just air, no water. That's gonna change fairly soon. And just very quickly, here we have this very green area. It's very distinguishable because of the green coloring, and there are metal sharks in there, and I don't want to get too close because if you get too close to them, they will eat you. There are gems at the bottom of this area. Well, there's a treasure chest at the bottom of this area which contains gems, and so we're gonna have to come back there later. We'll be able to handle them a little later, but not quite yet. So for now, just kind of stay out of their way. And we can come over to here. Get a few more gems. I'm trying to be a little quiet because I think somebody else is awake right now. And I don't want them to hear me. But we can move on now. And kill more things, my god. If they don't kill us first. Oh, there's a crab up there too. But let's get these gems first. We can swing back around and kill it. Okay. Now, this is the one area that's always going to stay dry, even when the rest of the world is just full of water, and then I'll explain why in a little bit after we talk to Moneybags.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though, for a modest fee, of course. A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Okay, so we can take this submarine past more sharks. We're gonna have to come back to this area to get the gems at the bottom and that treasure chest. But it's because of this submarine that that area that you enter it is always going to have, it's always going to be dry. There's never going to be water filling that area. Oh, come on. Okay, this is bad. I have no sparks. And... come on, I don't want to die. This is not a difficult level. I should not be dying in here. I should be paying better attention. Okay, that was the last switch. Now we are completely underwater. And like I said, except for that one area, it's going to be completely underwater from here on out. And we're only like... we're barely done with this level, and it's gonna be swimming for the rest of the time. So if you are not very good at swimming by this point, this is no better time to get a little bit better at it. Let's get these gems, and then we can swing back around, talk to the seahorse.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
And we get the Aquaria Towers talisman. How wonderful. Okay, now the orbs in this level are actually not even in this area. There's a whole outer world that we have yet to explore, but I'm gonna take care of a few things using this power-up before we go outside. So now we can't actually, shoot flames, but we can shoot powerful beam-like things, which will kill the sharks. They have another use, and I'll explain that as soon as I finish killing this shark. Thank you. Now that they're all dead, we can get the gems, and here we can use them to destroy the seaweed that's in here. And I think that was the only one. Okay, good. Basically, the reason we want to destroy the seaweed is because destroying all of the seaweed will give us a skill point. I don't even think they really show up before there's water there's water in, an area. So, like, this seaweed wasn't here until there was water filling this area. And you can't charge into them, and flaming them might have worked if it wasn't underwater, but, well, I guess we'll just never know. So you have to use the super flame and kind of go around. I'm going to try and get all of them in a timely manner. If not, I will just cut ahead because I don't want to waste too much time, and they're kind of easy to miss, so I never really can remember where they all are. It's not like the windmills in Hurricos, where those are, very easy to spot, and you just charge them or flame them, so you just go along in the level. And okay, we already ran out of super flames, so let's just go this way and turn back around. That is, that was the area with money bags, and it's not that it's bad to be there, but there are sharks, and we want to actually tackle them from the other side. This is the way you would normally go through the level the first time. We actually want to go backward through it. And I will explain the reason for that when we get there. Or I can explain it now if I have my train of thought. So here we can enter, and there are going to be the sharks over here. You can only get them underwater because if you try to stand above the water, don't eat me. Okay, good. If you try to stand above the water, and shoot down into it, you're gonna shoot regular fireballs, and it's not gonna penetrate the water. So you have to be in the water to kill them. The problem with jumping into the water from this side with the submarine is that the sharks are going to eat you because you're going to be way too close to them. So you want to go the other way, you know, like backward, and then come down from here where you will be underwater and a safe distance and you can kill them. And there should be more gems around here somewhere that I'm missing. There are always like 10 gems that I can never find for some reason. 10 gems in this area. Like I said, there's a large outer area that we have yet to explore. Okay, I'm going to take one last look for seaweed, and then if I don't find it, we'll just go outside. So I will see you in a little bit. Alright, I could not find any more seaweed, but we have yet to get the skill point. Okay, good. There is more seaweed out here, so we will take a swim through here. I don't want to talk to that guy yet. Oh, I don't want to talk to
Water
him.
workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and hidden them in the tops of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast the doors off the towers. If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. So it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna do this seaweed thing first, and then I'll explain what just happened. That happened totally not in the order that I wanted it to happen. Alright, anyway. Alright, so we got the last seaweed finally. And now we got that skill point and an extra life, and before we get any orbs, I'm just gonna go around and collect the gems, because to me this area is like really large, and like it kind of almost shocked me the first time I saw it. I was like, whoa, there is so much more to this level than I expected. And it can be really easy to lose track of the gems that you're trying to get. Oh, okay, thank God. This should be the last one then. Alright, awesome. Okay, we got all the gems. Now let's go talk to that loser seahorse with the crown. King Flippy is his name. And, oh no, we don't actually have to talk to him. We did that already. I didn't really mean to, but anyway, what we can do is go into this tower. It's marked number 1, and there are 6 of these towers. Basically, we are rescuing his children, and we want to avoid the hazards and just swim all the way to the top. And that's how we rescue one. So now we can move on to tower number 2, which should be fairly close by, like here? Yes. Whoa! Yeah, you don't want to swim up too fast. You want to kind of pay attention, and I got lucky there. Okay, the next tower is actually going to take us back into this main tower area as soon as I find the entrance, which I just believe that I am lost. I believe nothing other than that. No, it's right over here. Okay, good. So basically you just keep going in the, numbered towers. Just look for the next consecutive number. We did 3. Oh, there were crabs up there. I thought there was something, like an enemy or something, but I was like, I totally passed it, which is kind of cool, I guess. And alright, number 4 is taken care of. It shows you which tower door has blown open next, but I never really found that all that helpful. I mean, it shows you where the tower is, but sometimes I'm still like, where is that? It took me kind of a while to get used to it, but I think this should be number 5. Oh, there's electricity and crabs and more electricity. It's okay because I believe there is a sheep somewhere down here. And I don't know this for sure, but it appears that once you rescue the seahorse, that all of the hazards in the area will be, you know, kind of neutralized, or they won't be there anymore. Oh, and I want that sheep. Die, sheep, thank you. Alright, let's go down here. The 6th one will actually be on the other side of this area that we can totally swim through now because all of the sharks have been destroyed, which is awesome. For some reason it took me years to figure out how to do that. I don't know why, I guess I was retarded, but anyway, last one. Okay. Aw, damn it. Keep getting shocked. Move faster. Okay, whatever. We're done with this and we'll be back outside.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you were collecting these orbs. Please take this one.
Alright, we got our first orb for this level. The orbs are like, they're not very difficult. You know, pretty easy actually, but okay. Fuck that sheep then. I'll go for this one. The reason like this level was difficult to me when I played this game before was that I had no idea that this part of the level existed, so I could never find any of the orbs because they're all out here. And 2 of them come from Hunter, and Hunter orbs are usually kind of a pain, and this one, it's less of a pain, but it's really no exception. And that's like a Manta Ray, in case you couldn't really tell. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking to me. Anyway, let's go talk to Hunter.
I've been trying to tame my new pet Manta Ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back. Great. Hop on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
I don't think you can dent or scratch a Manta Ray, but basically we're gonna just follow the seahorse and swim through all of the bubble rings. If you miss one, you have to start over. And after we finish this one, we're gonna do it again through a tougher course.
Well done! I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers. Now that the Manta Ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course? Okay, good luck!
Alright, so we'll go through the harder course. And, this isn't, like, difficult if you don't suck at games like how I do. So if you're a normal person, this is going to be easy for you. And this will be easy the first time, but this is the first of what I like to call the pattern memorization challenges. Which basically, like, if you have a hard time, you can just start memorizing the pattern, and that's actually how you're going to finish.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Alright, and that was our last orb for this level. And now, again, those weren't that difficult, but again, you know, the pattern memorization. There are a few others like that where I just start remembering the order because I can't react fast enough. And one more thing I wanted to mention, like, Hunter is on our side, like, you know, on the side of Spyro and the professor and Alora and stuff, and, you know, he knows that we're collecting orbs, and if he's finding them in his flippers, I don't know why he's making Spyro do stupid things to get them. I don't know why he can't just, like, give them to the professor, because that's basically where it's all going. This is all, like, one collective-ish effort. So like if he had one, I don't know why he can't just like give it to the professor, because that's kind of why I'm collecting them, you know, or why Spyro is. Alright, end of my little rantish thing. Let's go ahead and exit and see how this entire place wraps up. Metal sharks wreaking havoc. I didn't really expect any less. Had to be something sort of weird and not completely happy.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open. Okay, Spyro, jump through that hole in the floor to get down to Crush's dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole if I can catch them. Good luck.
Alright, and now that we have all of the talismans in this world, we are able to take on Crush in his dungeon right here. But I don't think we're going to do that quite yet. We're actually going to do the speedway. That's not this way. It's through this door. And you know what? We're just going to get there by the next time. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later.